Hi friends, welcome to our YouTube channel Little Master. I am Aman Sobin. Today I'm gonna show you how to speed up your laptop or also make it less hang. Normal people, like the basic people, always have a laptop. So with our laptops, we'll have some slightly small issues like getting hang or even like malfunctioning, or we can't get the apps run. So normally when we have these type of situations, we think I want to bring it to the shop, and it can be only solved by IT professionals. So never think it. You can solve these issues yourself. Even I had an issue like this, so I went to a shop and rectified it. So when I did it, I found some tips and tricks that we can do ourselves to make it less hang and make it more faster. So I thought I'll share with you the small idea. First of all, you must check for updates and must be up to date. If you have any updates pending, you have to install it and always be up to date. If you're up to date with the updates, then your PC will be more faster and less hanger. So always be up to date. Tip number 2, power options. So for this, you have to type here as power options and select on the option power and sleep settings. Now select additional power settings here. If you have the option of high performance settings, just select it and apply the changes. But now I don't have high power settings, I only have balanced one. If you have high power settings, you have to definitely click on it and apply it. Now once you have selected high power settings, you have to select change plan settings. Now select change advanced power settings. And below hard disk you can see turn off hard disk only after it will be like 20 or 30 minutes. If it is like that, then just select both on battery and plugged in must be 0 or it must be never. Now scroll down and select power management, processor power management, and select minimum processor state, and both on battery and plugged in must be 0%. Now scroll down and select maximum processor state. On battery and plugged in must be 100%. Now once you have applied these changes, select apply and hit OK. Tip number 3, turning off transparency effects in personalization. So for doing this, you must type personalization. So when you type it, you can see themes and related settings. So select it. Now you have to navigate onto the section colors. Now scroll down and turn off transparency effects. Tip number 4, turning off gaming effects if you are not using it. If you are using gaming like Xbox in settings, then just ignore it. But if you are not using, just turn off these settings. So for this, you have to type Xbox. Now you have to select Xbox networking. So when you come here, you have to go to Xbox game bar. Now you have to turn off everything in here so that any features of Xbox won't be turned on. Now you have to go to captures and turn off record in the background while I am playing, and adjust this to 30 minutes, and turn off record audio when I record a game, and turn off everything in everywhere. Now next you have to go to game mode and specially turn off this game mode. Tip number 5, deleting temporary files. So for deleting it, you have to select Windows plus R and now type prefetch and select OK. And if it is showing like this, just select continue and select any file. Now Control A, delete. So once you have done this, if it is showing that the action can't be completed because the file is open in sysmain, then just skip it. Now again click on Windows R. Now type temp. Now enter and select something. Control A, delete. As I told you, if it's showing like this, just skip everything. Now again click on Windows R and type %temp %. Select OK. Now select something, Control A, delete. Skip. Skip everything if it is showing like this. Now the last step of it, empty your recycle bin. So right click on your recycle bin and select empty recycle bin, and yes. Uninstall unwanted apps. If you have lots of apps and you are not using mostly half of them, then simply uninstall it. For uninstalling it, you have to type add or remove programs. Now select it, and instead of sort by name, click on it and size. Now you can see every apps in your PC from the largest to the smallest of the size. Now click on the apps that you don't want it and simply uninstall it. Tip number 7. Disable startup apps. Startup apps means the apps that will automatically start when you turn on your PC. So these will make your PC much slower. So for disabling these apps, just simply right click on your taskbar and select Task Manager. If the view is like this, select on more details and you can see like this. So for now you have to select startup programs, and then you can see every apps that will be starting up when you turn on your PC. So just simply disable every apps which you are not using. Tip number 8. Disable system notifications. For doing this, you have to type for settings. Now select system, and now you have to go to notifications and actions and disable notification if you don't want notification from any apps. But if you want notifications but only from some apps, then turn on it and scroll down and turn on only the apps which you wanted to have notification from. Tip number 9. Storage sense. What this does is it will automatically delete temporary files and the files which you are not using. So for turning on it, you have to simply search for settings. Now go to system, storage, and turn on storage sense. Select temporary files. Now select remove files. Tip number 10. Disable unwanted features. For doing this, you have to go to settings. Now you have to go to privacy settings, and in general you have to turn off all these settings. Now next you have to go to speech, turn off it. Now you have to go to locations, and if you are not using location for a device, just simply go to change and turn off location. If you are using it, just select only the apps which you wanted to access your locations. Now navigate onto camera, and if you are using camera, just enable it or turn it off. And if you are using it, only the apps which you wanted. Now navigate onto microphone section. If you are using your microphone, enable it, and if you are not using, disable it. And if you are using it, turn only apps which you wanted it to access. Now I want my camera and some other apps like Cortana to access my microphone. Now go to voice activation, and if you are using it, or turn on it, or if you are not using it, just simply turn off it. Now go to notifications and select the apps which you wanted to have access your notifications. And you have to do the same for everything here: contacts, calendar, phone calls, history, email, radios, these all. And next is the important thing and the last of these. It is background apps. Now go to that and just turn off every apps which you don't want it to run in background, and only turn on settings and Windows security. If you have any antivirus, just also turn it on. I hope you understood the video and the video was useful. If it was, please subscribe, like, share and comment. If you have any doubts or you want any helps related to this video, be sure to always comment for it. I will be always ready for solving it, and only with your support I can grow. So please definitely subscribe, like, share and comment. I will be coming with new interesting and amazing videos next. So wait for my next video. Bye.